Spoony, what's this I hear about you doing a comic book review? Oh, you think you can do comic books now? You think you're the big comic expert now? Is that what you think? Oh, how would you feel if I did a video game review? Oh, I see how it is. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do a video game review. I'm gonna make a whole new show about video games, and you know what? It's gonna be 10 times better than yours, and 10 times more original, huh? How do you feel about that, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I met you on a Thursday, Friday I took you home. Well, Saturday I'm begging you, baby, just leave me alone. You're turning me upside down, pull me to the ground when you shake me, shake me. I'm giving you what you need and I'm begging, please don't break me, love.
Mellow greetings from atop the fourth wall where bad games fall. Back when I was a little kid, my mom would bring my mother and I to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and we were allowed to pick up a game and a movie each. Now, while I did grow up playing video games, I'm not what you would call a gamer. For the longest time, while technology advanced and new consoles were released, I stuck with a single console. Sorry, I know that isn't the most in thing to do, but bear in mind I was like 8 or 9 years old when CD-based consoles started to appear. I didn't have a job and I didn't have the patience to save up my allowance for a console, plus affording games for it. And don't even think my parents were going to pay for one. There's no way in hell they were going to slap down $300 for a PlayStation, especially when there weren't even any games on it that appealed to my puny little brain. So as a little kid, I grew up on a Commodore 64, moving up to an Amiga, and then eventually to PC games and my first real console, the Sega Genesis. Yeah, this thing is just something that Cold Guy gave to me earlier. I don't have any cables for it. Yeah, I'm not going to throw this thing. And yeah, it's the Genesis, not the Mega Drive. I don't give a crap what they call it in Japan. They call it a Genesis here. It's the freaking Genesis. Anyway, despite the fact that I didn't read comic books at that point, I was still a fan of the X-Men and Spider-Man TV series being aired on Fox, and I had some word-of-mouth knowledge on some of the stuff that was happening in stories like Age of Apocalypse or the Clone Saga or etc. So I played the X-Men Genesis games and the awesome beat-em-up Spider-Man Maximum Carnage, but there was one game in particular that I remember being the height of frustration. Now, I figure it's because I was a little kid and my reflexes weren't the sharpened, toned gamer senses that you have as an adult. And because that jerk back there thinks that he can review a comic book, I might as well try out a game. So let's dig into Wolverine Adamantium Rage and find out if I can actually play this. We start off with this cutscene of Wolverine first getting his adamantium skeleton. He's apparently suffering from chia pet disorder and he breaks out of his confinement. It seems our Mr. Logan is something more than human. More human than human. More human than human. Come on, Spoony, join in. You suck. Logan smash! And suddenly he's in his costume. Weird. Okay, let's test the buttons to see what does what. A is jump, B is kick, C is claw. Now, the one thing I'll give credit to for this game is that it does have a nice variety of moves to it, from simple claw strikes to... okay, what the hell is this? I'm getting my ass kicked by this stupid little robot! This is only the first enemy in the game! Well, get used to this, folks. This thing is the most annoying bad guy I've ever encountered. While it has a limited range, it will follow you and attack you at every opportunity. It's fast as hell, which means while you're pounding the C button trying to claw strike the little bastard, he's either moved out of range or he's knocked you on your ass. Nothing dies in one hit, by the way, and I'm on the easy setting. Look at this! Second enemy in the game are these lab coat wearing dorks who throw these test tubes at you, and yet it takes at least 2 hits to take them down. I got freaking adamantium claws! Indestructible metal! And this dork isn't getting sliced in half? Okay, I should note this game is nice enough to get Wolverine's healing factor into it. While there are health power-ups to give a nice big jolt to your health meter, you do slowly recover health. slowly being the keyword. You recharge 1% every 6 seconds. Let's say you're down to 20%. That means in order to recover full health again, you've got to sit on your ass and wait 8 minutes to get there. And in truth, you don't have to wait that long, but you might as well if you're going to have to sit and wait to get your health back anyway. So, almost right away, I come to this big jump I have to make in order to get to the next stage. Alrighty, just leap across and I miss. Okay, back up again, have to regenerate the dissolving platform, running to jump again, and I miss. Okay, I run again, and damn it! Miss! 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 Damn it all! How am I supposed to get over there? It's impossible! It's just not physically possible to this. What the? How was I supposed to know I could do that? Okay, next section and a robot dog. Why do video game designers always include dogs? They're one of the most annoying enemies ever. It always takes several hits to kill them, and they always drain a ton of life just by leaping on you and tearing your throat out. And I only managed to kill this one because I cornered it. There's also this rather annoying factor, turning. You'd think it'd just be a simple matter of hitting left and right, but no, the game designers decided to add this little graphic of Wolverine turning. So every time you switch from right to left, you have to kind of tap the direction first and then go in that direction. It's just tedious, especially if you're fighting enemies on either side. Now, let me give a positive. The graphics are awesome. And despite the little panther jump earlier, I like the fact that you have a lot of combinations of moves to perform, giving you tons of options for strategies. Though you'll end up most of the time just hitting stuff. What the? There's a time limit? Where's the freaking clock? Oh, wait, it's that thing at the bottom? I thought that was my progress meter. So you can't sit and recover health? What's the point of having the regeneration if you can't use it? Oh, what, you're gonna freaking whip me? Eat Adamantium, bub! Okay, no more BSing around here. I'm gonna do it my way. Totally, completely my way. What? You have to time these jumps exactly. Moving from one to the next, you don't get any margin for error with these things. They disintegrate almost immediately. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! Oh. Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! Ow! Adamantium rage! Adamantium rage! So I die and have to do it over and... What? The time limit doesn't reset? I just lost 2 lives in a row! LCD? What the hell does she have to do with this? For those unaware, LCD is a robot who was designed to kill Wolverine. She was given an artificial intelligence that far exceeded expectations, developing a consciousness in the process, and decided not to kill him because he was a noble person. Why the hell she's suddenly killing him in this game is about as vague a detail as any other part of the plot. I hear the Super Nintendo version didn't have a countdown timer and actually explained the plot a bit better, but like I said, I played the Genesis version as a kid, so here I am. After brute forcing my way through enemy after enemy, save state after save state, I finally reached the last boss of the level. A big gun. Yeah, whatever. You have got to be kidding me. I did that gun thing like 3 times before I finally got it, but right afterwards we have this bald jackass with a huge gun that I can't get past? Oh, and as if this game isn't thoroughly done screwing me over, they actually have the balls to add in an electric fence I have to cut through too. I'm using an emulator, which means I have save states, but when little kids had this game, it was just ridiculous. Next is a snow level, and I immediately come upon a wall I can't pass. Oh, I apparently can climb walls. How nice of the game to let me know that. Seriously, I would have never known I could do that if not for the fact that I looked it up on Wikipedia. So at one point you have to fight a clone or a robot or something of yourself, and the guy's nearly impossible. He's faster, he does more damage, and basically he's just a pain in the ass. I finally managed to beat him by staying perfectly still, crouched down, and just wail on him whenever he got close, but he still hit me. Anytime you switch between levels, just write down the password and reset. It'll give you your full lives and health back. Sure, you won't get a high score, but who the hell plays a console game for just a high score? Damn it all, these enemies are just too freaking hard! There's a point right here where there are these 4 guys with guns in a row. You're still suffering from the fight with Clone Wolverine, and anytime you hit them, they get knocked back. So of course, since it takes multiple hits to kill them, you knocked one guy right into another, giving both of them a chance to hit you, since one of them is going to be out of reach of you, but within reach of his swiping move. A regular comic book takes about 10 minutes to finish, but one level on a 16-bit game is taking me over an hour, and I get more enjoyment out of the comic! But you know what? I don't have to take this. The great thing about emulators is that most of them have Game Genie built right into them, so screw this pain and suffering!
You're gonna use a cheat code? What a pussy.
Screw you, hippie! You think you can do it? Yeah, go ahead! Do it! Try it!
Do this. Side comic boy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it too. Okay. It's getting funny now. Okay. Fuck you. Okay. You can use the fucking cheats.
Alrighty, added some higher jump. Okay, that's too high a jump. Let's try a different code. Okay, added the higher jump, near invincibility, and removed LCD from the equation. Why won't you let us help you? Because he's the best there is at what he does, bub! So, in one level, I'm in space. For some reason. Huh. Where I fight tiny versions of Sabretooth. Okay.
We will need a lot more hemp before we're through.
I don't know, maybe I'm on a movie set or something. But look at how much crap is flying at me. And again, this is the easy setting. If I didn't have cheat codes on, I'd be dead by now. The boss is a neat change of pace and requires strategy. You've got to force him into some acid. Next up is the Hellfire Club. You know, it's hard to believe that these guys are actually trying to fight me, considering the pants wetting that Wolverine gave him the last time he was there.
I know what you're thinking, punk. Question is, can I get Wolverine before he turns me into shish kebab with those claws? Well, Bob, seeing as how these claws are adamantium, the strongest metal known, and can slice through vanadium steel like a hot knife through butter, buddy, you gotta ask yourself, do I feel lucky?
Okay, the last level has this flying woman. Okay, whatever, lady. Wait a second, Paul was here? Who the hell is Paul? Paul Warner?
I heard that, Linkara.
Oh goody, a sewer level. What a great metaphor. The game ends by wallowing in its own crap. And you fight this guy. Is he Paul? Oh, get out of my way, Tim Burton. The final boss is, Mecha Nostalgia Critic with green hair. Alright. Alright, we beat him and then... Wait, that's it? Well done, Wolverine? What the hell kind of an ending was that? Who was that guy? Why did he have green hair? What was I raging about? Who the hell was Paul? This game sucks. The graphics are nice and it could have been a great game, but its insane difficulty and non-existent story just bog it down. And who the hell was Paul anyway? It's just insane. In fact, it's so insane that the only reason it would be is because...
Science!
confront me in the flesh, eh?
I couldn't let an opportunity like this pass me up.
How did you even know I would be here? Wait a second. Oh my God! You're Bennett the Sage!
Well done, Linkara, you finally ever... No!
Oh wait! I know this one! You're that chick with the goggles!
But I'm not freaking black!
But you are a woman, eh?
Yes, but no! Screw this! Weird, it killed all the lab rats.
Oh, you stupid sack of science. Ha! Victory is mine! Now where's Spoony? I gotta go see what kind of a crap job he did reviewing a comic.
So, you think you've beaten me? Well, I still have one last weapon!